that I keep thinking about the most is that welcome back to another video. It is so good to see you. I hope that you're doing well. So it is 10:19 on a Saturday morning for us, and we are going to kick this video off with a meal plan and a grocery haul from Walmart. The baby and I, we are just about to head out. Now we did do a grocery pickup order, but we still have to go into the store to pick up a few things. I've got it here on my list, like the fruit and veg and just a couple things like that. We're going to go in and pick those out ourselves. But here is our big whopping list that we are picking up, on the grocery order. But I thought we would go ahead and start with the meal plan. That way when we get back, we can just jump right in to the grocery haul. And by the way, when I share any of my meal plans, if there are any recipes that I call out that you want me to share with you or make at any point, just let me know, because I would be glad to do that. So let me turn the camera around and I'm going to show you our meal plan, and then we will head out. Okay, so here we are. These aren't in any particular order, and I don't even have it completely filled out, but this is just the meals that I have on hand that I can make at any point. Now, I have some frozen chili that I could thaw out at any point to eat. I have some chicken noodle soup and do grilled cheese for either a lunch or, just at any point for anything. Oh, I made that chicken casserole last night, so that's gone. My husband wants ribs this time around. We haven't had them in a long time. I can make hibachi with chicken, which is one of my favorites. We've got pizza stuff. You can make homemade pizza. He wants to make some deer chili to take to work with him. And then, of course, tacos is always on the menu. You can make that at any point. But I've got some stew meat, so we're going to do a crock pot stew. And then there's a crispy butter chicken meal from Facebook. I've never tried this before, so we're going to try that at some point. And then the frozen burrito meal, we've never done this. I've seen this on Pinterest, but you just use an enchilada sauce and cheese on top of frozen burritos and cook them in the oven. We're going to try it this time. Spaghetti, not really my favorite thing, but my husband loves it when you put meatballs in it. So I'm going to make that with some garlic bread. I picked that up at some point. We'll do ribs at some point. And then we're going to do a brunch with bacon and sausage and all of that. So here is our meal plan. And here is our baby pulling this off of the table.
Drive alone in December rain. They play my favorite song. I see a snowflake melt on the deck. I'm awful cold and longing for the holiday. Counting days until you're here. I've been waiting this whole year. Dear Christmas, Christmas, Christmas night. I know you may suffer light, but together we're alright. We're ready for Christmas. Can't wait to head back home. When the sleigh blows cold, I hit the road. Baby, let it snow. We're ready for Christmas. Why you so far yet close? I think I hear them call. So baby, let it snow. Deck the house. That's when the snow starts falling. I pick all the presents up for you. Decorate the fireplace for two. I keep waiting all night, all night. Wish upon a starlight, starlight. I sleep under the mistletoe. Wake me up with a kiss on my nose. It feels so magical, yeah. Look where we were small. Someone's been here and there. The star kiss for all. Christmas, Christmas, Christmas night. I know you may suffer light, but together we're alright. We're ready for Christmas. Can't wait to head back home.
grabbed Walmart on a Saturday. It was pretty busy today, but it's like in the mid 60s, the sun's shining, but it's really actually quite windy today. And I know that David, he is up on our property. He's busting wood. He's transplanted some trees. I think he had to work on one of the four-wheelers. It had something wrong with it. I don't know, just this or that, being productive and getting things done. So after I get everything put away, he said to call him and let him know. And so actually, I don't know what our plans are for today. Are we going somewhere? Are we not going somewhere? I don't really know, but I know that he is going to bring my Christmas stuff back with him, and I'm going to take that upstairs, and then you and I will go through my Christmas stuff at some point, so I'm pretty excited about that. Anyway, I got the baby taken care of when we got in, and so he's resting at the moment, so I need to go ahead and get all of this out on the counter quickly. Let's do a grocery haul and get that put up so we can move on with our day. But I keep thinking about this, so I want to share it with you. Last night, I had all kinds of really wild, weird dreams, but the one dream that I keep thinking about the most is that we lived in a single wide trailer, and it was a smaller trailer, but oh, did it feel like home. It felt like that's where I wanted to be. Like that was my safe place, and it was so wonderful. And I either had 2 more babies or I was about to have 2 more babies. I wasn't really sure about that part, so that's a dream come true. And then for some reason, Arthur was swimming in the big swimming pool, like when you open the sliding glass door, the size that he is now, 8.5 months old, out here swimming and floating around in the pool and stuff. And I had to open up the door and say, Arthur, it's time to come in. And he just come right to me and just listened to me, you know, like it was no big deal. And then also the Presley girls, the twin sisters that live in North Carolina, which they live on the other side of the mountain from us, which is about, what, 45 minutes? Yeah, something like that, in Murphy. Somewhere around that area, because they go to the flea market and stuff. But for some reason, they were there in our mobile home, and we were hanging out with them. So it was such a weird dream, and I kept having other dreams very similar to that. But anyway, I keep thinking about it. Something about that mobile home and those 2 extra babies. It was just such a warm, lovely thing. The cashier at Walmart, she could not believe how well behaved Arthur was, and that he was just so chill and, you know, just hanging out. She was super impressed with him. But I know he's mine, but he really is such a good baby. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and start here in the middle. I got lots of canned goods this time, but I got these cafe chips for my husband's deer tacos or nachos, and we love this Taco Bell queso to go with it. It is so good. You hear the baby talking. Okay, so we got some of this Mexican rice. This is new. We've never tried that before, but that's going to go with that frozen burrito meal I was telling you about. And so is the enchilada sauce. And then this is just good to have on hand, the Rotel dip. And I got 2 different kinds of refried beans. We never tried either of these. So Old El Paso and the Rosardia or Rosita. Okay, Rosarita. I'm not sure how you say that. But what's your favorite refried beans that you get from the store? I got 2 of these shell macaronis. Shell macaroni is David's favorite, although neither one of us are huge macaroni fans, so we don't eat it often. But this Great Value brand, it's actually really good macaroni, and it's more affordable. So I did go ahead and just get 2 boxes of those because it's been a long time. So I got Ritz. That's a staple with us. We love Ritz. And I went ahead, let's see, I got 6 of the mixed chili beans. We love these. They're about 82 cents a piece. And then I did get 3 tomato sauces because it is the season for soups and chilies and things. Same thing with the petite diced tomatoes. I went ahead and got 4 of those. I got 2 dark red kidney beans, and then I also got 2 black beans. Okay, I got 1 of the big carrots, but then I also got 2 of the small carrots. And I was out of evaporated milk, so I got 3 of those. I got 2 cans of peas. Not something we eat often, but we do like to keep this on hand. Okay, David needed his Texas Pete hot sauce and then some Tabasco sauce as well. And then look at this big, this was a substitution. Look at this big 2-pound box of spaghetti. I don't care. We love to see it. We won't have to buy spaghetti for a while. Okay, I got 2 of the Jiffy blueberry mixes. They had the biscuits in stock, which I personally really like these biscuits. So I went ahead and got 3 boxes of them because they're harder to find. And then we got these because these were on sale for 50 cents. So we went ahead and stocked up and got 4 of those. There's a case of waters outside I haven't brought in yet, but I did get his milk, so I went ahead and picked up 8 of those while we were there. This is the Similac 360, by the way. Okay, so David requested this because it reminds him of his mother. It's what she always used because typically we use the sticky fingers, but he requested this specifically because he was thinking about her. We were out of Yum Yum. We use this for hibachi, or Japanese meals, so we got some more of that. He wanted a cherry Pepsi and a Mountain Dew, and he also wanted a Diet 5 cranberry juice, so we got that. We went ahead and got a dozen of eggs. Okay, so then I got some celery that is going to be for snacking and then also for our stew meal. I picked up a blue bonnet for various recipes. Look what I got. This is new to us. Texas Roadhouse is the original whipped buttery spread. We'll see if this holds up, but this is really good. I've got some of the rolls in the freezer too. All right, we had to pick up some corn. Okay, so this is going to be for that Burrito Casserole. It's a Mexican blend. Never had it before. And I like this triple cheddar. I keep it on hand for various things. Never had these before, but they look so good. They're whole milk. And I got the black cherry for David because that's what he likes. And I got the strawberry for me. So it has a real pieces of strawberry in the bottom. So I'm excited to try those. All right. I got just some plain yogurt, and then I got some sour cream. I got 1 beautiful green bell pepper. I got some strawberries for Arthur. I got 1 orange for Arthur, and then I got some tomatoes, and I got a cucumber. Okay, so over here, I meant to get the cheesy garlic toast, but that's okay. I can add cheese to it. David really likes that with his spaghetti. He requested this, but I got some meatballs. That's going to be for the spaghetti, but actually, we'll break this up into like 3 meals. So, we'll do other things with that. And this was in the, do you need anything else? So I just grabbed it because it was there in front of me. I got some baby back ribs, which these will be good for one night. And this was on sale for 19 something. I miss having our own beef, but since we don't anymore, this is more affordable. I will cut this up and we freeze it and use it for different meals. I got a little thing of these nanners here. And I got 2 taco seasonings, the Taco Bell and the Old El Paso. And then here's 2 new chili seasonings. By the way, do you make your own chili seasoning, or do you use like the big tubs of it? Or what is your favorite chili seasoning to get? Because we've been trying different ones till we find the one that we love the most. So this is the French's, never tried it. And we've never tried the Tex-Mex chili. So we're going to try these at some point. Okay, here is the next section. I needed some more dish soap, and I've been really loving the Gain since I've been pregnant. They had these in the clearance aisle, and I'm telling you, these are the big ones. These are the $22.47 is how much that it was, and the sugar-free. These, my husband loves, or if you have any stomach issues, he just swears by these, that these work so well. So to have these on clearance for $8, we went ahead and grabbed all of them that they had, which was 2. All right, I picked up Arthur some more of these sticks. He got just plain strawberry and then a strawberry banana. Out of the hand soap, I didn't see any like Christmas scents that I wanted, but I smelled this one, the shea butter and warm vanilla. Man alive, does this smell good. So I'm going to put this in the bathroom because that's where we needed the soap. I needed some shampoo and conditioner upstairs. I have not used Pantene. I couldn't tell you. Years and years and years. But I always really loved it. But I always heard it was bad for your hair, so I quit buying it. But anyways, they still sell it, so it can't be that bad for you. So this is going to be for upstairs. I did get a new Scentsy for our wax melts. I got warm apple pie. This just smells like Christmas to me. So that's what we're going to go with. And I got this Vaseline. It's a body lotion. I got a tub of the Vaseline lotion from Ross when I was pregnant, and I cannot find that tub anywhere, and I enjoyed it so much, so I thought I would try this. And you know what, this is only like $3 and something, so we'll give it a shot. And then the last thing is I got some Crest white strips. I needed these. I am about to do like a makeover. I'm gonna just like do some self-care and take care of myself because I'm slacking right now, so this is gonna be a part of my self-care. A da 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 da. Huh? A da 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 da. Can I get the fridge? Let me the fridge. Did have in here from Bath and Body Works. It's called Book Loft. It smells so good. Even David commented on how good this is, and he's not a hand soap person, but anyway, I like the new one, so we'll put it right here. And I'm a huge Dove fan anyway. Just got back and he brought all of my Christmas stuff, and there's a lot of it. There's like 4 totes and a couple bags over here on the back of his truck. But some of it was his mother's as well. We didn't finish going through all of that from last year, and she passed away 2 years ago, so we've been going through her stuff slowly but surely. But anyways, I'm letting Arthur get some fresh air, and we're gonna go for a little bit of a walk before we even bring any of that stuff in. Our neighbor grew these gourds and brought them over to us. I guess they dry out and they're going to be something hard. I'm not exactly sure what to do with them, but we'll just leave them here for now. So it's actually been many hours later, and after we went for our walk, we brought all of the Christmas stuff in, which there is a ridiculous amount of Christmas stuff sitting over here, by the way, that I need to go through. I doubt I'm going to get started on it today. The baby skipped his 4:30 nap, and you talk about wild. He is so wild right now. And it's 5:09, so hopefully we're gonna eat here in just a little bit, and he will be ready to go night maybe by 6:30 or 7 at the latest, surely. I would think so after skipping that nap. But David left us again after hanging out for a little bit. He needed to go up and water the trees that he transplanted on our property, and he said he doesn't think that they're going to make it. I hope that they do for his sake, because he worked so hard transplanting all of these trees and placing them exactly where he wanted them. And he's tweaked his back really bad getting the Christmas stuff down and running the chainsaw. He does that occasionally. He'll really mess his back up. He had a parachute malfunction in the military when he jumped out of a plane, and he ended up dropping from 40 feet in the air, and it messed his whole back and his neck and all of that up pretty bad. But by the way, I didn't make a video on Veterans Day because that's a special day. So anyway, I always make Veterans Day really special for him, you know, and cook his favorite meal and, you know, try to make him feel as special as possible. By the way, we've been doing some extreme tummy time today, and he is so close. He is almost there. He is just about to take off. What he has been doing is he has been scooting himself backwards, and that's what his daddy did. He scooted himself backwards, and then he just skipped crawling, and he just stood up and started walking. And I'm thinking he may end up doing that, but I'm telling you, he is so close. He's trying with everything in him to take off. So I'm going to cry when it happens, but I'll be happy for him, you know. It's just part of it, you know. But anyway, let's make some supper, and that way it can be ready by the time that David gets back. But this is going to be the easiest supper ever, so I'm hoping that it's going to be good. You know, I've seen really good reviews on it. We're doing the frozen burrito casserole meal with the enchilada sauce, so let's just assemble it and get it going in the oven because it takes 35 minutes. Are you sleepy, baby? Are you sleepy? Yeah, you didn't have your nap. You didn't have your nap. So the very first step is to preheat the oven to 375. So first of all, I was really hopeful that this recipe was going to be really good, and it's going to be one of those affordable, super easy dishes that you can throw together, you know, on a busy night. But I'm going to tell you that neither one of us actually cared for this. So with that being said, if you have made this before and you liked it, what burritos did you use? Because I used the beef with the green chilies in it, but the actual recipe on Pinterest, it called for steak burritos. So maybe that's where I made a mistake, but I just feel like if you just took like the extra step and, you know, just made the meat or bought pre-made meat and rolled up your own tortillas, that it would just taste a whole lot better, because it really just had that frozen burrito taste. and neither one of us could get past it. So unfortunately, this is one of those dishes we would have to rate it a 1 out of 10, you know. But I thought that I would go ahead and still share it because this is a very popular recipe on Pinterest. So if you've been thinking about trying it, well, unfortunately, I tried it for you, and I'm going to tell you, I would just skip out on it, you know. I don't know. Everybody's taste buds are different also, so maybe you would really like it. But maybe a different enchilada sauce. Maybe do like the green enchilada sauce. I'm not really sure, but unfortunately, this one is going to go on the list of things that I would not make again, but sometimes it goes that way. But it is very disappointing when you make something, especially in this day and time with the price of groceries, and it doesn't work out for you. That's pretty, you know, upsetting. So, hey, maybe I just spared you from wasting your time and your hard-earned money on making this dish. But I'm going to show it to you here in just a second, and I'm also going to tell you what I thought about that rice, because that rice is new to us and we've never tried it before either. The baby didn't make it. He had to go not early. David should be home any minute, but I thought we would end this video with a taste test. See what it's like. He had to go night. He didn't make it. He missed his nap.
You sitting?
Well, I was doing a taste test of that frozen burrito meal. So it's good.
I didn't see Dad, and I feel like it was sprinkling outside when I got out. I watered them, but I don't know if they'll make it or not.
The idea of this dish, using frozen burritos, is great, but the taste of it, I mean, it's not homemade. You can definitely tell it's still a frozen burrito. And also the rice, it's okay. It's not really my thing. I'd probably give it maybe a 2 out of 10, and I wouldn't buy it again. So, anyways, not the best meal, but it's okay. But anyways, thank you for spending the day with us. We love you. You keep fighting that good fight of faith, and the Lord willing, we will see you again very soon.